Hello. Next, I'd like to cover some of your stances in the beginning. The first stance that we cover is called the tension stance. And this is the most important technique in martial arts. Feet are together, hands to your side, standing up straight. When we're at a tension stance, there is absolutely no moving at all. Next is called bowing, and that's when we lean forward to bow to show respect, either to the school or another individual. When we bow, our eyes look straight ahead. We don't look down. I'll show you again. Very good. Okay, next are our three positionings. We have position 3, which is where our legs spread apart and our hands behind our back. The next one is called listening position number 2, and that's when we go down on one knee, either knee, put our hands on the other knee and sit up straight. The next one is called listening position number 1. That's when we sit down, cross our legs, sit up straight, and put our hands on our knees. In all three of these positions, our hands are on our knees or behind our back. Our hands are never moving around, and above all, our hands never touch anyone else. Position 2, and back to position 3. Attention, and bow. The next two stances I'd like to cover are our basic fighting stance or self-defense stance, and what we call our forward stance or forward bow. A fighting stance. When we're in a proper fighting stance, our front foot is pointed towards 130. As I face 12 o'clock, the rear foot is pointed towards 130, and the back foot, the rear foot, is out from our front foot. Some people in Kempo call this toe-heel alignment, where my front toe is on a line with my rear heel. You can either do that or make it a little bit wider. Your hands are up in a guarded position, fists closed or hands open, protecting your face. Guards in, never down here. The next stance is called a forward stance. From here, mainly what you do is put your weight on your front leg as it bends while maintaining your back straight. Turn your rear foot out, and this would be one of our punch drills. So we have a fighting stance, then we turn to the forward bow. It's extremely important to turn your back foot. Again, fighting stance, forward bow, fighting stance, and back to attention. Now I'd like to show you this from the side. Here would be my fighting stance from the side, and when I turn to the forward bow, my back foot kicks out. I maintain my back as straight as possible and bend that front knee. When you're in a proper forward bow, you should feel the back of your calf right here and your Achilles tendon stretch just a little bit. Now you know you've got it. Fighting stance, forward bow, and back to fighting stance.